G'day guys, how's it going? This is Jordan. Welcome back to our playthrough of Hitman 2 Silent Assassin Suit Only Master Difficulty Basic Loadout. So we're up to Colombia and the mission Three-Headed Serpent. So this mission is probably one of my favorite maps in Hitman 2. I really enjoy this map. I think there's three main areas. There's the town, there's the kind of cartel compound, and then there's the coca fields. And I think it's a really well laid out area, and it's a challenging mission, but as you'll see as we go through it now, if you get the timing down right, it's really not that difficult. It's just the timing can be a little bit tricky. Jorge Franco will be our third target, and that will be the most difficult part of this one.
Welcome to Colombia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado Cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all three cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. And Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory. Happy hunting, 47.
Okay, so we're in. Our first stop is to go straight to the doctor's office here. Now you don't have to worry about being spotted here. You can pick the lock on this door, and as long as you close the door behind you, the guy across the street won't find you. We're going to use the poison pills to poison one of our targets. That seems like a fairly obvious thing to say. It's not like I'd use the poison pills as a birthday present, is it? Obviously I'm going to use them to poison somebody. So we're just going to run down the main street here, picking up whatever items we can find to use as distractions. We have to be very careful when we get up to the corner up here, just by the entryway to Andrea Martinez's place. There is a camera there that can spot you if you're not careful. So if we just hug the corner here, we'll be fine. We're going to run through the little shanty area here, and we're going to grab, there's a can of drink right there. Feeling a bit thirsty, so get that bastard down. We're going to hop over the wall. Do not move too far ahead, otherwise you'll walk into range of the camera that's right above the stairs. Right there. Done. As long as we stay far enough away from that bloke, he's not going to hear the shot and get curious. So we can move upstairs. And we're going to wait for Andrea to head downstairs to take a phone call. So we're going to use that opportunity while she's gone to empty out this room of guards. And the best way we can do that is by putting a gun on the ground and then distracting that guard that's walking towards Andrea right now. Is the guy we need to get out of the way. Make sure you wait for her assistant that's following her to move past the guard, because if you throw the coin while she's still in the room, she can get in the way of the process of getting to this guard. So we just hide around the corner, wait for our old mate to walk out and think he's scored himself a beautiful upgrade to his pistol. That's alright, mate, take your time. It's not like you're getting paid to guard. There we go. So he's going to spot a brand new pistol on the ground, get very excited, and then we're going to choke the bastard out. Oh, no, we're going to brain him with a coconut. Forgot about that. So here we can poison the water bottle, and eventually Andrea will come back, and that will take care of her. We're going to knock out this bloke here. Now, right next to that bloke is the camera controls. I forgot to disable them. It doesn't actually really matter with the path that I'm taking. I don't really have to worry about cameras, but while I'm here, I really should have taken care of the security footage. I mean, the guy was literally standing right next to it. Oh, I did. Never mind. Never mind, my mistake. Must have been one of the other runs where I neglected to do that. I had about 2 runs where I threw the coin too early and that assistant kept stuffing me up. And so there's actually plenty of time while Andrea's downstairs to just clean up the mess, get these guards out of the way. I don't think anyone comes out here to find the bodies, but better to be safe than sorry. Forgot my coin. Go back for your coin, mate. Go back for your coin. There we go. So that's that. Andrea Martinez is done. We're just waiting for her to take a drink and she is dead. So we're going to head over to the shanties again on the docks here. We need to get an item from here to make our next assassination possible. So we just hug the wall along here, straight down to the old dock. G'day, mate. How you doing? You getting mud in your shoes too, mate? It's fucking shocking, isn't it? Hello. So we head straight upstairs here. G'day, missus. How you doing? And this little shed here, we have a woman inside here. I don't think you actually have to worry about being spotted in here, but I like to wait for her to get out of the way anyway. There we go. We're going to climb in. There's going to be a meaty bone on the table. I don't know what you've been doing with that, love, and I don't want to know. But we're going to grab that because we're going to need it. It's very important for the way that we want to assassinate one of our targets. So now we're heading out of town. We're done with the town portion of this map. We're going to head out past the cartel compound and out to the coca fields. So we're going to take the scenic route. Probably get bloody dengue fever while we're out in all this underbrush. So there's a log tied up across the river here. If we just shoot that rope, it gives us a bridge to get across. So there's a much less guarded route that we can take to get to Jorge. Not Jorge, who am I talking about? Rico Delgado. Well, it does actually lead out to Jorge as well, but Rico is our next target. There we go, there's the construction site. We don't have to worry about being spotted from there. There's plenty of brush for us to move through over here. So we'll be fine. We're going to hop up here, keep moving through the lush growth. If I had a key card, I could get into the tunnels by the coca fields there, but it's not a great route to take when you're doing suit only because there's a lot of guards in those tunnels. So we're going to go the quiet and least guarded route, which is this way here. Now there's 2 guards in this tunnel up here, but they have their backs to us, so as long as we're quiet, as long as we're not running, they won't hear us and they won't turn around. There they are. G'day, boys. Good guarding. Solid stuff, fellas. So we're moving through the ruins here, and we're coming through this area for 2 main reasons. The first reason is it's not very guarded, and there's a clear route through here that's pretty easy to travel, and also because Rico just happens to keep a pet hippo over here, and that's going to feature very heavily in our assassination attempt. Spoiler alert. There is a reason why Agent 47 is carrying a meaty bone around, and believe me, it's not the first time Agent 47 has handled a meaty bone, but we're going to use that to bring the hippo, who's being a bit shy, which is why that hippo expert is trying to check the internet to see what's going on, because the hippo has cracked the shit and won't come out. But if we throw the meaty bone in there, it triggers his hungry hippo response, and he comes out for a look, and then that gets Rico to come down here and gives us a perfect opportunity to make sure the hippo has plenty of protein. There we go. Just make sure I pick up the gun that he dropped so it doesn't trigger any attention. We want this to go smoothly. There it is. And my coin. Give us me coin back. So we just throw the bone into the pond. And you can't see him, but trust me, there's a hippo in there. Now we're going to wait here for the hippo expert to come back and notice that the hippo has suddenly decided to come out. There's Andrea. See you later, love.
Martinez
Thanks for playing.
Good work.
So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a fast forward here. The hippo expert's going to come back and realise that the hippo's out and happy. There we go. Now he's going to bugger off to tell Rico that, oh, look at me, I'm so good at my job. I got you a hippo out again. Aren't you glad you hired me, mate? So it's going to take bloody ages. That's Rico all the way over there. Here we go. Come on, mate. Come on, Delgads. Get over here, mate. That's the go. Shuffle along, Chief. This was a very long wait, by the way. I'm very glad that I sped this up. There we go. Look at this smooth camera action I'm doing though. Look at this. Oh, lovely. Missed my calling, mate. Should have been a cinematographer. There we go. Mijo.
Come to Papa, it's me. Huh? It's your Papa coming to you, little one. Come on.
So once he dismisses this hippo expert, there we go. I'm just
You pulled it off.
generous bloke. Thanks, mate. Of course. Man needs alone time with his hippo. That's one thing that I've learned. There we go. So we're just going to wait for this bloke to get out of earshot so that he doesn't get alerted. There we go. Here's where Agent 47 decides to play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Come on, mate. Get in there. There we go. See you later, Rico. There we go. There's Mijo. Look at him. Look at his little face. That's brutal.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated.
So there's...
Nicely done.
Thank you, Diana. So just up to our left, there's 2 guards that we need to get out of the way. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to use the old tactic of just distracting them, pulling them away, and then knocking them out. Here we go. So the first guard, I'm just going to throw an object at the rock, get him to come all the way around. And then once he's decided that nothing's going on and he's heading back, we're going to grab him while we're still covered by that rock. Drag him off into the underbrush. Now I'm going to use the shotgun as a distraction. I was too far away there, moved it a bit closer, got him distracted to go check out the shotgun, and then we're going to grab him before he moves back into view of the guards at the cartel villa. There we bloody go. Look at me. It's almost like I know what I'm doing sometimes. So we just need to chuck him in the brush just in case somebody comes back this way, and so they don't notice something's amiss. That there's a distinct lack of guarding happening here. There we go. Got another bonus bloody Mac 10. Look at me go. Pick up a poison frog while I'm at it. Why the fuck not? Got an opportunity to grab a frog. Always take it. Okay, so now we need to hug this garden border here. Otherwise, there's many people up here who can spot you. So as long as you're using the cover, you're fine. And there's one more guard that we need to worry about over here on this dock. There he is, old yellow shirt, Jeffrey. Now, Jeffrey, once he's got the binoculars up, he's blind as a fucking bat. So he's not going to notice us now, so we can move around fairly safely. There we go. So once we get through this tunnel, we are in the coca fields, and Jorge Franco is our next target. There he is. The old shambler. Jorge, slower than a fucking turtle. Franco, off he goes. So there's one guy in this shed. This shed's where we're going to make our attack on Jorge. So I need to get this bloke out of the shed. Come on, mate. It's good of him that he's working in an illegal coca field. He's making sure he's got his high-vis vest on. You don't want occupational health and safety breathing down your neck while you're cooking up illegal drugs, do you, mate? So we got the key. Now we can get into the shed. I was slightly worried about this guard. He starts to move, but he's moving away. There we go. So we're going in here. There is that camera above the door that I would have had to worry about had I not gotten rid of the camera controls. There we go. So basically, this is actually the best place to get Jorge separated from the others, but it is tricky. There's 2 windows and there's a lot of guards that can just randomly look in this direction and see any attempt that you make on Jorge. So I was trying to bring him over to this corner here. I figured this is sort of the most covered spot. So I was leaving a trail of coins to give myself options. And we are now just waiting for Jorge. I cut that out, by the way. This was a long wait. So he's noticed the coins. And I actually get out of the chest a little too late. I waited for him to turn the corner, so he's actually facing in my direction. Turns out it went okay. But yeah, I should have waited until his back was turned. But that's fine. Right now we lost Silent Assassin, but because he's the witness, once he's dead, Silent Assassin is back on. By some miracle, nobody noticed it. I'm going to go around and get me coins. Don't you worry about that. And there's actually an exit right outside this shed. There's a helicopter that we can use to get out, which we are going to do once I get my coins. There it is. So we're going to go out this side door here. Now I was worried about this guard. I was waiting for him to turn around, but as long as we open the door, we can actually use the door as cover to get around and he won't see us. And we're going to move over here. Be very, very careful. There is a woman here. There she is, old nosy Judy. Fuck off, Judy. She can spot you if she's walking in back in this direction. So we're going to wait for her to turn around and start her circuit going the other way again. Come on, Judy. Fuck off, love. Thank you very much. And that's it. Our way to the helicopter is clear. And that's Silent Assassin suit only in Colombia. Very easy. It's just the timing on this one. Jorge Franco is, without a doubt, the trickiest part of this. Just getting the hit on him cleanly is the trickiest part of this, but the rest of it's very, very straightforward. Done ski. Alrighty, so that is Colombia done. Next up is Mumbai, which is actually an incredibly easy Silent Assassin, so that should be up very quickly. So look out for that one. But if you like this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to help me grow the channel, consider subscribing. Any hints, any tips, or any comments that you may have, just chuck it down in the comments and I'll check it out. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time in Mumbai for the next Silent Assassin suit only master difficulty in Hitman 2. I've also got more Hitman 3 coming. Please be patient. I'm still waiting for my progress to carry over, so I don't want to do too much in it until then, but hopefully soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.